Yes, my name is Robert Evel Whitlow Sr. This is my new bike, a 2005. It has a deuce motor, Santee frame. We finished it about 3 weeks ago with a lot of help, I'll have to say. Evel Twins furnished a lot of parts, ordered all my parts. Jaybirds Cycles built me a good engine. T.J. Cameron done the paint job on this. I started out to build a little old chopper, and it got out of hand. One thing led to another, and it's been 3 years in the making, but I'm really tickled with what I got. I can't ride anymore like I used to because of my legs. So I had to buy me a 3-wheeler, but this is a show bike, and it'll wind up at Evel Twins. That's the reason I put that on the tank. But it's a nice machine. I started off when I was about 11 years old, on an old Simplex Servi-Cycle, and I slowly graduated up the ladder to Harleys. I've had about 6 of them now. I wouldn't take $1 million for it. I really wouldn't. It was just kind of like a dream. You know, I've had some good moments and bad moments building this thing. I wouldn't start another one. Trust me, I wouldn't. This particular color is, I don't know whether you call it a tangerine orange, or it's got the orange, it's got a base white coat, an orange coat, and then it's got a pearl coat on it, and then of course your clear coating over that. The seat came from California. We sent a pan out there and the man upholstered it for us. I got so tickled at the guy down at the bike meet. He come over, he said, "I want to ask you a question. You got Evel spelt wrong on your seat." And we laughed, you know. He didn't understand. And my son had to tell him why it was spelled E-V-E-L. You know, his bike is little Evel and this one's big Evel. The parts on this bike, we found this front end in Wilmington, wasn't it?
Elizabeth City.
Elizabeth City. And the frame, the Santee frame, came from Georgia, I believe. And it's just, we've been all over the country gathering this thing up. And everything on it is high performance as far as the motor goes. And I tried to buy top of the line stuff to put on it. So I had a deuce front end. Like I said, when I started to build the other bike, I was going to build a hot rod, you know. I had a deuce front end because I have a deuce besides this, but this came available, and the price was really good, so we drove down there and got it. I mean, there wasn't no question. I spent about 2 weeks on that thing polishing on it because, you know, he just rode the bike. He was parting out. He hadn't done anything to it, and it was dirty as fish pins. I had to send the brake calipers off and have them chromed. I didn't want anything black on the thing other than the motor. I can't wait to ride it. I'm gonna ride it one time. If I break my neck, I'm gonna ride it one time. Well, I'd like you to picture him as you, because without him, I wouldn't have it. This is my son, Rob Whitlow. He owns Evel Twins Motorcycle parts, and he helped me a whole lot with this bike. Yeah, I was beginning to think I would never see it finished. I really was. This thing has been everywhere in the country, trying to get somebody to wire it.
Jaybirds Customs knocked it out. We went as far with this bike as we could go because we're not builders. But yeah, took it to Jaybird and they finished everything up and built us an awesome motor for it because we had some problems with the first one. But yeah, they knocked it out, man. I highly recommend them.
Yeah,
So,
they done a good job. I mean, that thing ain't missing a lick since the day I got it. He told me to put 500 miles on it. I bet I got at least a mile on it somewhere. I hope this old bike stays around for a few years. I can't wait to get it to another show.